Hello everyone, welcome to this episode here on NRV Outdoors. Today I've got a really awesome little challenge for you guys in store, and that would be these little trout slayers by Trout Magnet Company, the Leland Company. These right here look super awesome, just a nice little crawfish pattern, a little bit of an orange and kind of a watermelonish color. It comes with 4 bodies and 2 hooks, nice little black hooks there to rig up on this, and they use the word Trout Slayer. So with that being said, it must be as good or better than the Trout Magnet. So for this video, I will be comparing the Trout Magnet and the Trout Slayer jigs side by side. Typically speaking, pink is one of the best Trout Magnet colors, and this is kind of a pink with an offset pink. So we'll be comparing these two side by side, 1 versus 1, to see which one of these Leland baits are really the best. So stay tuned guys and stick around and let's have some fun. All right. We got our little Trout Slayer crawfish jig all rigged up here. We're going to start by just kind of jigging it around a little bit. All right guys, so with these 3 fish right here, I've thrown this little jig at them several different times. So I want to reach in here, I want to grab out one of these pink Trout Magnets. I'm just going to pop it right on this silver jig head here. And I just want to kind of see if they'll immediately take the Trout Magnet over that little crawl. Got him on. There we go guys, heck yeah. Got our first fish on that Trout Slayer jig. Look at jumper. Let's go ahead and slide her right on into the net. There we go guys. And there's fish number 1 on the Trout Slayer jig. I was just kind of jigging it around, no float. And this one had to have it. Heck yeah, let's let her go. Take off. There she goes. Heck yeah, guys. All right, popped one pretty quickly on that little jig, so I'm actually going to pop it right back in here and see if we can pick us up another one. We'll fish it around for a few more minutes, and we'll kind of compare it to the Trout Magnet after we've given it a few more drifts here. All right guys, so I've jigged this thing around this hole here for a while, and now before I try the Trout Magnet in comparison, I would like to go on ahead and pop a float on here and do a little bit of drifting with the float and see if they like it just kind of a still presentation. Alrighty guys, I have jigged this thing and I have floated this thing. Now we've only picked up that 1 fish. So I'm going to reach in here, grab us out one of these pink Trout Magnets here, one of my favorite colors, second favorite overall actually, and then I'm simply going to cast in here and let this pink Trout Magnet drift right by these exact same fish and see if the Trout Magnet is still just a little bit better as far as bites go, or if we've just got some stubborn fish here. All right guys, we tossed around that Trout Magnet, that pink color. We jigged it and we drifted it, no bites at all. So I put back on the Trout Slayer jig for a few more drifts around here, just to kind of see if we can pick one more up out of here, and if so, then that would definitely imply that was a bite right there. My goodness. Yep, he got it. All right, so that's pretty much implying that for this morning anyways, these fish are liking this little crawfish body just a little bit better than the Trout Magnet counterpart. Got him on. This one here took the Trout Slayer. I fished around that pink trout magnet for quite the while through here. Not a single bite. But I did notice that as this trout slayer jig would pass these trout, they would turn and react to this crawl pincher style body better than they was that trout magnet. There we go. Nice fish. Colored up just beautifully. Pop that trout slayer jig right out of the roof of his mouth. Gorgeous fish there. All right, let's let him go. Take off. All right, we caught that one floating the little trout slayer jig. And I will go on ahead and say that in comparison to the pink trout magnet, this little guy right here is coming out on top. So let's go ahead and hop back in here. Let's fish around a little while longer. Try to pick us up another one. Got him on. Heck yeah, guys. It's fish number 3 on the trout slayer. And once again, I fished that pink trout magnet through here without any luck. I seen this fish, he was reacting in behind that patch of grass over there. I got it right in front of him. He opened his mouth. He took it right on in. And as soon as I seen his mouth open, I seen the white of his inner mouth, I set the hook, because with these trout magnet hooks, they're designed to help peg the fish in the roof of the mouth. So the second you see that he's on, you can set the hook, and 9 times out of 10, you'll catch him. It's the best fish of the day on the trout slayer jig. Solid fish right there. Heck yeah, let's let him go. All right, guys, in direct comparison to the trout magnet with the exact same hook, this little guy right here, for today anyways, has outperformed 3-0. So it's pretty safe to say that the trout slayer is a trout slayer. Let's go on ahead and let's get retied on, because I'm seeing a little bit of fray right here, and there's no need to risk a broken off fish. And let's try to get us one more to complete this video. As when it comes to these trout slayer jigs right here, they are right up there with the trout magnet. I would put them on par with the trout magnet and equal. I would highly recommend you go out, pick some of these up, and keep these in your arsenal. They are absolute great for big trout. I'm sure they're great for smaller trout as well as panfish, walleye, and bass. So definitely go out if you can and get your hands on some of these trout slayers. They are phenomenal little jigs. Got him on biggin. Great old biggin. Wow. This big old bully right here come out of this deep stuff right here and chased a bunch of smaller ones out. I put it right in front of him and he could not freaking stand it. Big old long powerful fish here. Let's see if we can get this big old mighty thing in this net here. Heck yeah, guys. This one right here is an absolute tank, guys. An absolute tank of a fish. Look at that thing. That's a great old big one. Beautiful fish right there. Heck yeah, let's let her go. We don't want to keep her out any longer than we have to. There she goes, right on back down there to that deep stuff. Well, guys, if you enjoyed this little trout slayer video, make sure you smash that like button. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what kind of fish you like to target with these trout slayers. And if you get a chance, guys, get out and do some fishing. And until next time, be safe and tight lines.